Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I'm going to check out a product from Night Provision. This is the TX8 Tactical Everyday Carry 4-inch flashlight. You can check this out on Amazon at the time of this review for $19. I'll have that link in the description below where you guys can check it out. Is it worth your money? Well, we're going to dig into it now, so give me a second and I'll be right back. Let's check out some of the specs on this particular flashlight. It does have a Cree XP G3 S4 LED with a lifespan of 50,000 hours. It does have a max output of up to 1,000 lumens. It does have a military grade hard anodizing finish, and it is going to be IPX waterproof, so up to 2 meters of water for 30 minutes, I believe, is what that is saying. Now, you've got several different modes here. From Turbo, which is 800 lumens, you'll get 4 hours of time on that, all the way down to the Firefly mode, which is 10 lumens. You get about 150 hours of time on that. It does have a 167 meter max beam distance, so you're looking at a football field and a half there. 1 meter impact resistance, again that IPX8 waterproofing, and it only weighs 1.7 ounces. If you want to check out more products from them, you can check them out at nightprovision.com. I'll also put that link in the description below. Okay, so let's take a look at everything once it's out of the box. Of course, you're going to get the main unit. It's a 4-inch long flashlight, anodized aluminum. It's got some really nice weight to it. Feels good in the hand. You're going to have that Cree LED there at the top. And you're going to have a very nice clip there that is reversible. You can see that there's another notch on the left-hand side so that you can clip it to a hat so that it's forward-facing or something like that if you want to do that as well. Buttons got some nice clickiness to it. We'll get into that in just a second. They do give you a USB to micro USB cable, and this is for directly charging the battery. Now, this particular battery is an 18650 battery here, and as you can see at the top, it has a micro USB input there, and you can actually just hook that up to any USB port on your PC, or you can just use a phone charger or anything that has a USB input on it to recharge the battery. So that's pretty neat that they have that. You can use any other standard 18650 button top battery if you don't like their battery, or you happen to have other batteries as well, and you can switch them out on the go. Now, reminding you of the fact that an 18650 in this battery on the lowest mode will last up to 150 hours. You're not going to have to do too much charging on this. Now, they do give you a lanyard here, and this lanyard will go in those 2 holes at the top, and that's for around your you're around your arm, or if you want to like kind of hook it to a backpack, you can do that with the lanyard if you want to. Now, you can get 10% off with that code when you buy any of the products from them, and again, you'll have their website in the description below. And you also have some extra O-rings, and those are for that IPX8 waterproofing there. You can see the O-ring is there near the threads, and over time sometimes they'll get a little frayed, but they do give you some extra ones, so that's an extra bonus, and I like that. Now, the TX8 also has a user manual here. It's all written in English, not too small in the print. Shows you pretty much everything that we've kind of gone over already, but it does have what modes you can use in tactical and what modes you can use in illumination modes, and we'll go over those in just a second. So turning it on is pretty easy. Just a single click in illumination mode will get you to your lowest setting here, and I'll cycle through these brightnesses so you can see exactly how bright this does get. At the brightest setting, you're looking at 800 plus lumens, and you will have about 4 hours of constant runtime on that brightest setting, and it is really bright. Now, you cannot adjust the beam itself, but it does have a nice long throw of about 160 yards there, so it does a pretty good job there. Now, on this lowest setting, if you want to run it again, you can run it for up to 150 hours on a single charge of that 18650. Now, if we click this 6 times, you're going to go into tactical mode. Tactical mode only has a few different things. It's got a momentary on, which I'll show you in a second. It has a click to be on, and then release to be off. So that's so if you just want to click it on real quick and let it go. If we double click, it's going to give you your strobe. and of course you've got strobe effects there in tactical mode, and then your click to turn on and release to turn off, so you don't have to continually double click. So that's tactical mode. Clicking it 6 more times again will bring you into illumination mode with that setting there. We have our 5 levels of brightness, and then we also have strobing. We also have SOS, and then we have a momentary on mode, which is actually pretty cool too, which I'll show you here right now. That's the momentary on. It like turns on to the brightest and then kind of fades out. So they do a pretty cool job at adding a lot of different modes here for you to use. Now, of course, some of these modes are going to take up more power than others, especially strobe at the brightness that it's set at. But it also has a memory built in, so that every time that you turn this flashlight off, it's going to remember what brightness you were on before. So very cool features built into the TX8. So there you go, that's my review of the TX8 tactical flashlight from Night Provision. Again, you can pick it up on Amazon for a price of $19. I'll have that link in the description below. And I'll also have a link to Night Provision as well, so you can check out all the other products that they have to offer. This is a very well-built flashlight with a nice bright Cree XP G3 S4 800 lumen sensor in it, or LED, and it works very, very well. I like the fact that it runs on one single 18650 battery. You can use your own if you want. You can keep some backups charged, and it does have a built-in micro USB charging port to the battery itself, so you don't need an external charger. Overall, they did a pretty decent job for a $19 package. If you're looking for a smaller, everyday carry type of flashlight, this could go on your short list of flashlights to take a look at. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because that always helps me out. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.